Hey guys, Dichondrous here doing another toy review, and this is for the Jurassic World Jurassic World Ceratosaurus, I think you pronounce it. I can't remember exactly how you pronounce the dinosaur's name, but it's one of the growlers from the Jurassic World toy line. Here he is in all his glory. Just bring him up there. Bear with me a moment. And he's actually quite a cool dinosaur, design wise, sculpt wise. He's quite nice. I do have a few nitpicks with him. He has some basic articulation. Again, on the back, he has the dreaded Hasbro screw holes, visible screw holes, which everyone who is a fan of the Jurassic Park, Jurassic World toys, we will know is very disappointed with Hasbro for their lack of imagination on how to hide the visible holes on the dinosaurs. Even the speaker section for this guy could have been incorporated underneath here easily. Maybe just underneath here, push this back a tiny bit where the batteries go in. He didn't really need such a big wide arc for the tail. He also has his trademark stamps and everything up here, which would have made more sense to have him underneath, or even just on the inside legs, like they used to in some of the older toys, on the older Kenner stuff. I know I'm going through a lot of kind of nitpicks on this guy. I do like him. I think he is pretty cool. Not a big fan of the gimmick, which is this, which is their kind of roar. I think he only has the one. Yeah, he only has the one when you do this, and then he has a chomping mouth action one, which sounds almost like a T-Rex. As I said, you don't even need all that swing on the tail. The tail only goes this far, and there's at least an extra inch of gap that you could have just left blank and pushed the battery section back further. It is fixed pose, so if you start moving him around, he loses his balance. The legs are jointed. They can just go forward and backwards this much. Can't really go any further than that, and the hands can actually have a little bit of range of movement on them, so it can go quite far further and back. Paintwork wise, he's not too bad. He is a little sloppy in places. He does have, as you can see, the red is bleeding through the black paint deco. I remember seeing the prototype pictures for this guy, and he looked fantastic in that, but the transition from prototype to finished product seems to have gotten away with them. One of my biggest kind of concerns about the dinosaurs, or especially the carnivores in the line, is the lack of detailing in the teeth and the mouth areas. As you can see, he does have rows of teeth up here, and you can barely make them out. He does have a row of teeth in the bottom. It looks like he has gums basically to chew on. Just for an example, I have one of my older figures there, which is, bring him into focus, is the posable rubbery kind of it's not the electronic Spinosaurus from the Jurassic Park 3 line, but it's the kind of rubber posable one. As you can see, this is a Hasbro figure as well, as far as I'm aware. Pretty sure it was made by Hasbro. It came out during the line for the Jurassic Park 3 figures, and it was that toy line was a Hasbro toy line. But as you can see, the detailing on the teeth, they're big, sharp, distinctive teeth. You can actually see the sculpting on them, even though it's a completely rubberized figure. This poor sod only has stumpy teeth. It doesn't even look like he has teeth. It looks like someone went at him with a nail or a file and just filed down all these teeth. It would be nicer if he had gotten a actual if I had gotten more distinctive teeth on him. I know the raptors that I have from this toy line, from the Jurassic World toy line, are the same. They seem to have, they have sculpting for the teeth, but they are all like single blocks. It's like a single block of teeth and then just very minusculely sculpted. The only figure out of the toy line that I have that doesn't seem to have that issue is the T-Rexes. They have the big distinctive teeth, but again, they're not super defined. They're not as pointed or sharp as the Spinosaurus ones. They're blunted. They actually look sort of blunted. Again, it's a possibility that it was a safety issue. There's some kids out there might be biting their hands with their dinosaur toys or biting their fingers with their dinosaur toys. Height wise, the figure isn't too bad. I just have a generic. I don't have one of my G.I. Joes on. Do you do it? Oh, I do. There is one of my Cobra Troopers. Just for scale wise, it would be handy if I didn't put my hand completely in front of the camera while I was doing this. Just get the guy to stand. Bear with me. Come on, stand. Stand, oh. There you go. Sorry about that. But here he is, height wise, compared to a standard 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joe. It doesn't look too bad. It probably would be about scale, maybe. I don't think that particular type of dinosaur was a very large type compared to the Spinosaurus, or compared to even the T-Rexes or anything like that. I think they were actually a fairly small class of dinosaur. It's been a long while since I've done any studying and research on dinosaurs, so I could be wrong, but as far as I remember, I don't think they were a particularly large dinosaur. They would be about an average size, maybe the size of a large horse, so the scale would be about right for the Ceratosaurus, I think is how you pronounce it. More than likely someone will correct me in the comment section below saying that it's pronounced this way, but hopefully, as I say in my reviews, hopefully you enjoyed this review. I generally don't do many Jurassic Park or Jurassic World dinosaur reviews. I have picked up a few of the dinosaurs, a few of the ones that really piqued my interest, like the Dilophosaurus one. I have the Growler version of that. It's not too bad a figure either, but the fixed or the permanent frill thing is one big downside on it. Again, that one also has very flat sculpted teeth, because it has a gimmick that has a missile launching thing built into its mouth, so it fires a green projectile to simulate the slime that it fired in the Jurassic Park movies. The other dinosaurs I have in the Jurassic World line is the Stomp and Strike T-Rex and the Chomping T-Rex, the Dilophosaur, this guy, and the large Titan series raptors. Of 3 of them. I didn't get the set that had blue. I just have Delta, Echo, and Charlie. So there you go. There's a quick review of this dinosaur. As I said, it's not too bad. It's one I've been kind of wanting dinosaur sculpting or an actual figure of for a while, because I've always liked the way this dinosaur looked. The way Hasbro pulled it off isn't too bad. It could have been a lot better. Sculpting is there. The screw holes on the opposite side is a big distraction from it. The giant speaker on this side, if they had just done a plain dinosaur without all this light up feature gimmick, it probably would have been a hell of a lot better. But there you go, guys. There's a quick video review for my Growlers, Jurassic World Growlers Ceratosaurus, as far as I know. Again, as I said, if you want to comment, feel free to comment. If you like the video, feel free to click like, and if you want to subscribe to my channel to see me screw up more dinosaur names, you can feel free to subscribe to my channel. There you go guys, hope you enjoyed the review.